Listen up. Enough with the endless excuses, the procrastination, the constant overthinking. You know exactly what I'm talking about, those fake moves you make that look like action but are just another form of hiding. You create these perfect little checklists and neat plans that give you a sense of accomplishment but don't move you forward. You wait for the right moment, the perfect setup, the assurance of a smooth ride where none exists. Let me take you back to when I was sitting in a cramped, one-bedroom apartment at 3 a.m., surrounded by unpaid bills and the relentless hum of the refrigerator that never stopped buzzing, like my own damn thoughts. The dim flicker of a cheap light bulb was my only company, and trust me, it felt more like a taunt than a comfort. I was eating discount ramen for the third night in a row, not because I didn't know how to cook better, but because I had run out of money and spirit. There were nights, endless nights where I planned my breakout, wrote down steps, but kept it all tucked away in the same dark drawer that held my head in the sand denials. I'll start tomorrow, I'd say to myself, once things settle down. But tomorrow never came. Fear whispered in my ear, telling me that taking action meant risking the little I had, that stepping forward would expose my glaring inadequacies to the world. I drowned out those whispers with distractions and busy work. But one night, with my heart pounding against my ribs like a caged beast, I snapped. I decided, no more waiting. Not one more damn day. I felt the cold floor under my feet, the chill penetrating right to my bones, and it was in that stark moment of discomfort that I saw the truth. If I continued to stall, I'd be having this sad ramen for the rest of my life. I got up, knees cracking, and trashed every plan, every written note, and sat facing the future I had never dared to enter. The raw, uncomfortable idea that I had to act and not think replaced the comfort of plans and dreams. As I dialed that first number, my heart racing and hands sweating, the air seemed clearer, harsher, more real than it had ever been. And that was it. Action was no longer an abstract goal. It was an urgent necessity. Now, let's talk about you. Why are you still buried in those endless to-do lists? Why are you still convincing yourself you need more information, more time, more coffee, more motivation before you start? When will you realize that the perfect time will never come? Let me hit you with the hard truth, you don't need another plan. You need guts to act. So let me ask you this, what vital step have you been putting off? What action are you not taking today that you swore to take last year? Is it that call you're too anxious to make? The conversation you've been avoiding? The unhealthy relationship you cling to out of habit? The damn book or business idea that's been gathering dust? What excuses are you making to not face the brutal truth? Let me break it to you, if you keep segmenting your day into boxes of optional efforts, you're signing up for a year from now to be exactly where you are standing today, stagnant, frustrated, and riddled with regret. Commit to one action, no matter how terrifying it seems. Picture what happens if you do not take it. A year of wasted potential, withered opportunity, a life unchanged. Feel that discomfort course through you, the pain of potential wasted, sucked into the void of what could have been. If that thought doesn't make you cringe with disgust, then I've failed you. It's time to burn those safety nets. Action is calling you out. And it's not whispering, it's screaming at the top of its lungs, enough. Your turning point is now. It's here. This is not about planning your future. It's about grabbing it by the scruff of the neck. Draw the line right here, right now. If you can't move today, you won't move tomorrow. If you can't step into the storm, you'll never find the clearing. So what's it going to be, huh? Another day, another excuse, or are you ready to get ugly and get things done? Leave the fortress of your comfort, step into the battlefield of reality. Because that's where the life you're avoiding will confront you with its unyielding, relentless challenge. And you need to meet it with raw, unfiltered action.